and we're very, very passionate about this continent as a company. We're called Special Effects Media South Africa, and our reason for being is to nurture Africa's creative voice. And every single one of you sitting in this room today is an African voice that is ready to be exported to the rest of the world. And throughout the course of the next 3 days, we're going to show you exactly how to do that here. So my topic for today is to give you a quick overview of the YouTube ecosystem. This might not seem like a very technical section of what we're going to cover, but it's very important as a business person for me to also understand economics and understand the system that we find ourselves in and how do we play to that system. Now, the YouTube ecosystem is broken up into a couple of parts, all right? The main parts we will discuss in a bit, but before I get there, when I was speaking to a lot of our creators and filmmakers in the industry, I realized there were a lot of challenges for filmmakers, particularly in Nollywood, and so I'd like to get a few of those. I know there's some microphones on the side that will make their way through to you, or just shout at me, I hope you can hear. But raise your hand if you're a filmmaker here. Right, good stuff. Can you just tell me, sir, what are some of the challenges that you face as a filmmaker in this industry right now? Seen. So you say is to be able to be seen? Did I get money? Money making. Okay, do we agree? Is everyone struggling to reach people, like to get people to see your stuff? Cool. Anything else that's come to mind by raising hand? Yes, sir? Distribution, is it too expensive? Just hard to access? Okay, so getting people to see your stuff through distribution. What else? Anyone else have any others? Piracy. Good one. You saw that on the slide, didn't you? Good stuff. Right, so we're on the same page. As YouTube, we totally understand the world that you're in as a digital creator. And there are some challenges that filmmakers face today. Some of them are on your screen now. Access to distribution channels, piracy, costs, reach, data analytics, monetization, all of this we're going to teach today and over the next 2 days and help you make sure that you can build better communities, reach more people, and make more money through YouTube, really. So just to note that obviously the access to traditional distribution channels is very expensive, it's very time consuming. I know that Oscar was saying that you perhaps are uploading illegal stuff, but that's not the point. People are uploading your films. They're taking your content and uploading it. And that means that you're going to lose revenue and lose opportunities to get the bread. And so we're going to show you how YouTube is going to help you manage those copyrights as filmmakers and make more money ultimately. So YouTube is the perfect platform for filmmakers to be able to reach people at a global scale. Who knows Tyler? Tyler? Yeah, the musician Tyler. Tyler is one of South Africa's greatest exports. Who knows Trevor Noah? Right. South Africa's greatest exports. People from all over the world are looking to you and I to find out what's new, what's trending. Africa is on the spotlight. We're celebrating Africa Month because people want to see stories from Africa. We're bored of the stories coming from other parts of the world, and we want to see that which is unique and different and exciting, and we hold it here. So now is the time for African filmmakers to get their stories out into the world. But in order to do so, we need to understand that YouTube is an ecosystem. In order to understand this ecosystem, there really are 3 key players. There are creators who make content, there are users who watch content, and there are advertisers and brands who want to speak to the users who watch creators, okay? And so over the next 3 days, we're going to cover how each of these 3 key players you can play into as a creator and ensure that you understand the economics. What are brands thinking? So for example, if you look at the screen over here, the user is looking to be educated and entertained. How are you going to educate and entertain viewers and users? Creators are trying to create content. You are a creator. You make stories. You want to get those stories to the users. We'll show you the algorithm, show you what the platform looks for, show you what viewers are looking for, so that you can make sure that your content is tailored to attract the most number of users possible to your channel when there's lots of competition. And then last but not least, there's obviously the advertisers who want to appear on content that is high quality with really engaged audiences so that their brands can grow their business in market. There's a slightly expanded ecosystem. You're welcome to take a photo of it if you want to, but we will obviously make sure this all comes to you. But there's 2 extra additions to your world in the ecosystem, right? There are copyright holders, so not actually a creator of content themselves. They don't own a channel, they don't manage a channel, they don't distribute through YouTube, but they have rights to films, they have rights to series. Those rights need to be managed, and YouTube can help them manage those rights. Perhaps you're in the room today, you don't want to be in the camera, you don't want to post it on a YouTube channel, but you do have content that you want YouTube to protect for you. You can engage the platform that way. And then a company like ours is called a YouTube Creator Service Provider. Creator Service Providers have special technology, things like Content ID, which can assist creators to protect their rights on platform, but beyond that, help creators grow, work with brands, and get to make more money from the platform. Okay, I'd quickly like to play a welcome video from one of my colleagues. She's back in South Africa. She was meant to be here today, but through a number of other logistical reasons, she couldn't. She wanted to greet you, but she also particularly wanted to share some insights as to what the users on YouTube in your territory in Nigeria right now are looking for on YouTube, to show you that you are the center of attention right now in Nigeria. Let's play the video from Victoria.
Good day everyone, I am Oyindamola Victoria Oyewade, originally from Ibadan State, Omo Ibadan, Kimishoe. I am incredibly honored to be part of this amazing project by YouTube. I currently work as a partner manager at Special Effects Media, and part of my role includes being a YouTube specialist for brands who are trying to grow their presence in the digital world. I would have loved to be there in person, but for now you need to access my presence in the spirit, and I am definitely looking forward to the next event. Let's get down to business. Now that we understand how the YouTube ecosystem works, I conducted a Google Trends search to check what terms are coming from viewers on YouTube in Lagos over the past 12 months, and the top rising queries are Yoruba Movies 2024, latest Yoruba Movies 2024, Treasure in the Sky, Chike Dike Movies, Jagu Jagu. Part of the top 5 search topics were Jagu Jagu, The Tribe Called Judah, and Game Show. The interest in the various topics and terms are on the rise and will continue to grow with more movie options offered on YouTube. In Nigeria as a whole, the top 5 queries are latest Yoruba movies, Treasure in the Sky, Chike Dike Movies, Jagu Jagu, and Gideon Sarauta. With that said, your viewers are on YouTube and they are looking for movies and they want to enjoy them. But I really hope that you find this insightful. Thank you so much. I hope that you continue to find the rest of the events lovely, and I hope that you will meet you.
She will be with us at the next event, I'm very, very sure. But she touched on something very important. In the ecosystem of YouTube, there are users, there are creators, and there are advertisers and brands. You're the creators. What are users looking for on platform? Globally, as of April last year, from data, globally, the top search terms on YouTube, or what people are looking for on YouTube, are movies. As you can see the movies on there, cartoons, dance, DJ music songs, video generally. Movie makes another phrase here, 17%, and music. So movies and music are two of the biggest categories in terms of audience demand on platform. So for filmmakers and musicians in Nigeria, now is the time to start capitalizing. People are looking for your content. How do we get them to discover you? And the rest of the sessions we'll cover today, we will be able to cover with you as well. So let's talk a bit more about why YouTube is so great as a platform. First and foremost, global reach. There are 2 billion monthly active users on YouTube in the world. We as Africans start to think a little bit too small. We keep ourselves in our boundaries and know that only we're interested in our stuff. The world is interested in our stuff. 2 billion people are interested in our stories. How do we reach those 2 billion people? YouTube is a public platform, it's free to you to be able to use. So we really do need to, as filmmakers, realize that we want to showcase our work to the world. It's cost effective, it's free to create a YouTube channel, it's free to post your videos. No other distribution channel has that for you. The third one is the monetization opportunities. You've got many alternative revenue streams through your YouTube channel, ad revenue, all your supers, fan funding, all of that stuff makes a big part of your ability to earn revenue. That's coming in day 3. So day 3 is the day you really want to be your most awake and make sure you got your pens and paper. It's all about the money in day 3. Fourthly, we've got our audience engagement. Lots of opportunities to engage and build a community on the platform. We can protect your copyrights. I know a lot of creators here today, and my session later on copyrights will cover this. Who here has ever seen your content uploaded by somebody else on another social platform that you did not give them rights to upload? Okay, I'm seeing some hands. This is a common problem we're facing. YouTube has got an incredibly mature opportunity for you to manage your rights on platform. And lastly, most traditional distribution channels don't give you analytics. You will